Find out next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, number 68, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Gregorius onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. Stepping in, Michael Conforto from the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Right over.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face at 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 5 and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. Torres has it, 1 there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now batting, Todd Frazier. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Played a run on a couple of hits. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. Here comes the first pitch.
Brett Gardner.
Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Next for New York, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this round. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a fastball just a bit high. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Bases are empty, one man out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys. And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And a neck-high fastball that time. In previous duels with DeGrom, he has 9 base hits in 23 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. 2 balls and a strike now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out. Striding forward now to right. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Striding into the box, Brandon Nimmo is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torres scoops it up, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1 the count. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Here now the 2-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Gregorius is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He swings and lines it to left. Cespedes is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the top 5. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 to base. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hicks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Two and 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Luke, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. Number 68 calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
There's one. Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. A base hit in his first trip. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Swung on and missed. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Conforto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's a strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, number 25.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-0 fastball's in for a strike. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. He pulls this one into right. Nimmo back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number
Here's
99.
big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Number 68 is there. And that ends the inning. Down. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
First baseman, number 19. Jay.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit down the line at first. 1-2. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Leadoff man retired. Here's the 3rd baseman, Todd Frazier. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, David Wright, as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Brandon Nimmo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. Frazier stands at second with 2 gone. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Fastball down near the shoe tops. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. The throw pulls him off the bag. Digging in and looking for more. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on
number 57.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base in the inning.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Designated hitter, Carlos.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen. Here's Didi Gregorius. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's 1 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Stanton stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And there's ball 1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
And that one just missed outside. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Hicks goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. It's 1-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Green is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Yoenis Cespedes stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up now, Gleyber Torres reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Here's Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a solo shot down the line in left as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Todd Frazier now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. To the plate now, hitter David Wright hit the ball pretty well in his last inning. Ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now.
On the ground. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. In there for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets strand 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked it. Here's big Aaron Judge. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Ready on 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, strike one.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Sonny Gray comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torres brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez finds it. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 3 for 6. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Seth Lugo comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Gary Sanchez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. So stepping in, Luke Voigt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. Here's Todd Frazier now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 5. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Frazier in front. 3 balls and a strike. Waiting in the on-deck circle is David Wright. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch you can handle right there.
And he takes ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready with the payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. And that'll. David Robertson enters the ball game out of the pen looking.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nimmo, the runner at third. Darno at second with 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate. A tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Torres picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a use that right now.
Andrew McCutchen will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for route number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Judge is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and